Hi and welcome. Here we are. Happy Monday. See ya. Working this. Gonna post this. Things are gonna change in the world of postable classes and what's available, so look out for that. It's gonna be fun. What an exciting Monday, right? I started out with feeling all these feelings of great potential, and it hasn't been wrong. It hasn't failed that interest, that excitement, that aim. Hopefully that's for you. I've also been sharing what we talked about yesterday, the practice of asking those in your life what they love about their life. I've had some really, really beautiful reflections that I've been coming up with my own. Part of that also is just loving being in my body, right? I know that is sometimes a real issue, right? Okay, so there's your message. That happens, you know? We step in, we step in and out of this, and that's quite all right, right? Okay, so happy Monday. We just have a half an hour. I was also inspired by something I love, which is movement. And I'm going to try and put these two very, very obscure things together in our half hour of power and see how that kind of melds into something really lovable. So you're in your tall seat here and just feeling what sort of that seat brings you into preparedness for. Right? And so that to me, is that I'm prepared to be surprised, right? So to allow that surprise to actually be the enthusiasm kind of the ingredient, right? That just kind of like puts you sort of in the best mood in your mind, right? So it provokes you to move beyond, okay? Let your hands come together to that movement, right? To that love. Bow lightly to yourself, to your hearts, to all hearts. And release your hands and open your eyes. We're going to come to the mat to start. And so in the promise of being surprised, we might be sort of doing a little bit of that feeling of leaping at points, but you're not going to leap so far that you feel like you're going to leave yourself or your mat. It's just going to be more of just a lift off. Okay, so when you get to the front of your mat, make sure that you're comfortable with how much mat is out in front of your toes, right? And I just mean that by so often people take the top of the mat so literally at their tips of their toes are to the end, which is fine because we have long bodies, right? Some of us do. But we can kind of feel like there's almost a border where it's untouchable to go to the floor. Give yourself lots of room to go off your mat, to even leave the mat if you need to, okay? So as you're settled in your heels and nice and warm in your posture, right? Palms to face forward, drop your shoulders down, press your fingers down, and close your eyes for one more moment. Okay? As you start to sweep your hands forward, palms are going to go up and your hips are going to go back, and you're going to go for a little seat, right? So it's a chair pose with a little bit of a serving tray out in front of you, palms up. Okay? And then when you sweep this to warrior three, left leg goes back, palms are up, but reaching towards the back behind you. Okay, right knee bends, so you step back and you're in high lunge, and arms can just go up. Okay, very softly, you're gonna step back into your right leg, but turn your heart and tap your right elbow to your left knee. Okay, and now take this back into your high lunge. So this is a basic idea of the movements we're gonna make. This is a little wacky. You're gonna leap off the front leg and come up into your left leg. And now turn your heart to the right and tap your left elbow to your right knee. Okay? Now you have to land back to the front in your high lunge and then step into standing split. Left leg up. Left knee tucks in towards your face so that you can sit into your serving tray chair again. Right? Palms up. Arms sweep back, palms up, right leg back. Warrior three. Looks good. Come up to stand, turn your heart to the right, left elbow touch your right knee. Right, familiar place. Sweep it back, step back into your high lunge. This is where you're gonna go back Kicking off of that left foot, turn your heart to the left, right elbow touch left foot. Okay, with a nice smooth kind of falling momentum with control, you land back in your high lunge, left foot forward, and then hands touch, right leg up, standing split. Okay, right knee tucks in towards your face, foot lands. Palms forward, serving tray, right? Take this one to a flat back, go airplane arms, palms face down, and then exhale, fold down into your toes. Super, inhale to a flat back. This exhale, fingers touch, left foot steps back, low lunge, and then right leg goes back, three-legged dog, open hip. Okay, open hip so much, let your left elbow sink down to the floor, okay? And then when you pick up that left elbow, take the right foot now to the outside of your right hand, left heel goes right and left arm goes up to the sky. Super cute. Okay, press into that right foot, come up, warrior two, and then right palm turns up, reverse warrior. Awesome, you're gonna bring your right hand back, inside right foot, left arm forward to the left side of the mat, right? You're gonna lean forward into that right foot, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand, and take a crow. Elbows holding your knees, toes up. Press this into chaturanga, first one. Up dog to down dog, and then look forward to your thumbs. Right, so just gonna take a moment here, kind of ready, the little spring of your hips and little hop of your feet, lift the toes, and if you need to step, feel free to step up your feet to your thumbs. Inhale to a flat back, sit to chair pose, palms up. Take a flat back, airplane arms. And then take a bow, fold in, down to the toes. Nice easy flat back, lift your chest. Fingers touch, right foot, step back, low lunge. Left leg, low back. Three-legged dog with the open hip. As we take a little bit of moment here to appreciate kind of the squeeze that comes into both glutes that open the hip, and then the sweep of the heart that lowers the right elbow. Taps down, not a whole entire land, but a tap down. The elbow comes up. The left foot has lots of room to step outside left hand, right heel goes left, and then right arm goes up. So it's a modified side angle pose. Feet, legs are holding the floor so much that you can gently lift that left leg, left arm, and then sweep back, reverse warrior. And this is almost like cartwheel arms, right? Left hand forward first, left hand down, right arm forward, hand down. Right foot, outside right hand, hands down. Heels up, crow pose, toes touch. Right, press into the hands, float to chaturanga, and sweep the chest forward and up. Back to down dog. Looking good. Feet, hop to your thumbs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, chair, palms up. Right, this one's gonna go left leg back, palms up, arms back, warrior three. Right, get a little feel for that steadiness. Let's add a little bit of that front turn twist. Come to stand, left knee lifts. Turn over the left shoulder, right elbow touch left knee. Then come back through center. And then step back, high lunge. Right here, you're gonna step back, we'll leap off that right foot, turn to your heart, left elbow touch right knee. And then come back into your lunge. Right, hands touch the floor, standing split, and then left knee tucks in, sit to chair. Palms up, right foot off the floor, arms back, warrior three. Right, come to stand, take the twist here, left elbow right knee. Come back through your warrior three to step into your high lunge. Right, a little kick off left foot. When you're standing on the right leg, turn your twist, touch right elbow, left knee. Come back through the middle, land there. Hands to the floor, standing split. Okay, right knee tucks, right foot lands. Both arms forward, palms up, chair pose. right? Swim out, airplane, flat back. And then a fold in, tuck and hold the heels, breathe up the backs of the legs. Right? 3 breaths here, so you know your timing. The count of time is in the breath. Good deal. Okay, inhale to a flat back. On your exhale, knees bend, fingers touch. Left foot, step back, first low lunge. And then you're gonna straighten the right leg and go to the heel of the right foot as you bend the left knee and fold into your right leg. Okay, then come back, right knee bends, left leg straight, then right leg goes back, 3-legged dog, open hip, right, open, and drop that left elbow down, look underneath your right shoulder. As you pick that elbow up, step right foot outside of right hand, side angle pose, left arm forward. So right foot is kind of wide right arm forward, and then the whole thing from the right foot picks up, back to reverse warrior. Right here, go tiptoes in the right foot, so just make it a little prettier. The right hip goes a little higher to level out the pelvis. And then come forward, that right heel can go down, the right hand goes down, left arm goes forward, left hand goes down. Lean into your fingers. Right here, it's a half a crow in the right leg, right? And more like a chaturanga with the back leg. So right heel goes to right hip. Okay, Kundalini. Press back, square hip, 3-legged dog. Come forward, tuck your knee in towards your face, face to knee. This is a 3-legged chaturanga for that little power hit, right? That power invitation. Up dog, down dog. Looking forward to the thumbs, nice soft little leap into the hands, up to the hands, to the front of the mat. Inhale to a flat back. And exhale, fold. Right, so this one's just kind of like tossing us into some good stuff. There's a little part 2 of this. Hopefully we'll get to it. Inhale to a flat back. Your exhale, knees bend, fingers touch. Right foot steps back. First low lunge. Then straighten the left leg, front leg. Come off the toes in that left foot, and then right knee bends, fold a little deeper into that left thigh. Right, so you're kind of getting a little bit heavier into the hamstrings of the straight leg, a little harder, stronger into the right quads, right, of that back right knee leg. Right, left knee bends, you're back in lunge, left leg back, you're in 3-legged dog. Okay, take your breath as the cue kind of comes in when the breath is appropriate to make that little sort of extra tip of the chest out to the left and the elbow down to the floor. Okay, the inhale kind of picks up, brightens that right elbow, places that left foot, and turns that back heel over. Right arm goes up and then forward, so it's side angle. And then the left arm lifts, pressing that left foot. Come up, and as you tip it back and around, tiptoes on that left foot. So you're a reverse warrior, and it has this kind of extra flare in that front foot. Pretty cute. Come forward, left hand inside left foot, right arm forward, right hand underneath right shoulder. And this is like a nice sweet exhale into that Kundalini. So it's like as you shift your weight into the right foot and right shoulder, right hand and right shoulder, elbow bends, and then you get that half crow on that left leg, Kundalini, and then you press back, square hip, 3-legged dog. Come forward, tuck the knee in towards the face, get that rounding. Left leg to the sky, 3-legged chaturanga. Right, up dog, down dog. Whew. Okay, now you're gonna look forward. This is a little bit different. Hop your feet to the outsides of your hands. Okay, then come all the way up to stand. Arms reach up to the sky. Hands to your heart. There we go. It's a little different, so I'm gonna face front just so you can see this sort of front view of this. This has got a neat little switch. I think you might appreciate. Okay, first we're going to sit into a straddle chair. Okay, and very gently you're just going to turn this into a triangle pose over the right leg, so it's a little sort of a narrow version of triangle pose, a little closer with the heels. And then on the exhale, you come down and back to that square, that straddle chair, right? Left leg, triangle pose, right arm up. Right, this is great for this sort of region where your obliques your QL, which is the muscles of the low back, the sort of big sheet of it, and your lats kind of work their programming to kind of give you some space of breath up into where it attaches to your upper right arm. Right, come back to your straddle chair. A little bit longer than I thought it would be. Right, you're gonna shift into the right leg, bend the left knee, touch it, then reach it, and go for a little deeper standing turn. Right, so think of this as a twisted triangle pose, and think you could keep that leg there, try to keep the leg there, but let go of it with your yogi toe lock. Then there's some swift left knee bends, goes out to the left, and then you softly land into that shape, right, your straddle chair. And then we're gonna go back into your triangle right side. Okay? It's pretty deep. And then very softly back into your straddle chair. You're gonna lean over into the left leg, lift the right leg. First, go to hold the toe to get your standing little turn twist, standing version of twisted triangle pose. Then let go of the foot, keep the leg there. Then the knee, widen it, so it's almost like you're in slow-mo. Right foot lands, you're back in your straddle chair, right? Glutes and thighs, and then rotate on those toes and heels, narrow triangle, regular style. Yucky. This one's cute, right? Come back, here we are. Awesome. Take your hands to the floor, you're gonna lean into your hands, and this is just a cute little sort of lean into the arms and a hop of the feet together. So you end up just being in a narrow forward bow here, right? No big deal. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, sit to your regular chair. All right, inhale up to stand, left knee lifts. This is gonna look different, so I'm gonna show you from the side and then from the front, so I'll show you from both the right side and the left side. So first, you're standing, left knee lifted, not any different than what we were doing before. And then when you go through Warrior 3, you're actually diving into a standing split, but your hands are going out in front of you a little more. And the lifted leg, you're gonna bend the knee. Right, so the left knee is bent. This is cute, so now you're gonna rotate on the standing right heel as your left knee comes down, threads through between the right leg and the left arm, and comes to sit for a moment. You're on your butt, and now reach right hand to the left foot. Right, widen your right knee to the right while you're doing this, and you'll notice while you widen that right knee, your right hip's dropping, doesn't land, but it's pulling space into length, right, into breath from right fingertips, right hand to right hip, so that long chain. The cute part of this is we get to reverse that. So right when we come back up, you lift that left leg, you tuck that left knee, and you come back. This is taking you up into half moon pose. You unravel the left leg, left arm is up to the sky. Left hand's gonna pull you all the way up to stand. Left knee lifts. Sit this to chair for a moment. So that's our reset. So we're gonna combine this. This might have to go more into our sort of Friday programming. But that's okay. Come up to stand, right knee lifts. Okay, and you're just gonna lightly just kind of float this. So the floating is kind of your restraint, your control of your strength as you flow through Warrior 3 into an open version of a down dog. It's like a short down dog with our right hip opening, knee bent. So it's a little scorpion leg. Right, it's nice to put some energy in your feet because it will help kind of keep everything kind of alert and active and alive, and there will be no sort of surprises among where your feet land as you kind of move through this, right? So now you're gonna pivot on that left heel, right knee tucks through, out in front, sit, and then reach as your left knee widens away from you, your left arm is gonna reach into you to that right foot. Right, your right hand can kind of be to your side and give you a little bit of a version of a kind of a lean into that side, so you kind of keep that right sit bone pretty soft, so you're not sort of so kind of hard anchored to it, if that makes sense. Right, and then so when you come back up, left heel right and right hand pressing the floor, tuck that right knee in, and then you're leaning into that left foot to fully unravel that into your half moon pose. Yeah? Okay, right arm is gonna pull you up to stand. Right knee lifts, and then left leg brings you down to the chair. Sweep your arms out, airplane pose. Right, forward bow, down to the floor. Yay. Last sort of final grand finale of this, we're gonna put those two things together with our sort of leap forward and our leap back and our twist forward and our twist back and even a little bit of that crow. So don't worry about knowing that. We'll just follow, right? And then it'll wrap us up real nice. Okay, inhale, arms up to the sky. Sit to chair, palms out in front of you. Okay, so here's your little starter pose. Sweep this to warrior three, left leg back. Okay, inhale, up to stand, left knee lifts, turn your heart, left knee bends, reach the foot out, hold the toe, standing triangle twist. Now as you bend that left knee, this is where we go into that little cartwheel dive to an open hip, three-legged dog, right? The short version. Left leg's gonna tuck under as you pivot through that right leg, out, and then reach again to that left foot, right hand. Right knee's wide. Right, come back up, left knee tucks in. Take this, half moon pose. Whew. Easier said than done. Right, left arm pulls you up to stand, left knee lifts. Right, this is gonna step back to a high lunge. And then you're gonna kick from that right leg, step up, and then take that twist. Reach for the right toe, open the heart to the right. Drop the right hip down. Right heel is straight forward in front of you. So when you let it go, there it is. It's ready to land out in front of you. And then you're ready, standing split. Left knee tucks. Sit to chair with tiptoes. Okay, palms out for a second. Widen your knees, so you have a chair pose with wide knees, hands plant, knees to the arms, toes up. Right, place yourself in chaturanga, elbows in, chest up dog. One more side to go, down dog, catch the breath, right, savoring a bit of that sort of that feeling, right, set, all good stuff, loving your life, loving your body, looking forward, hop your feet to your front. Inhale to a flat back, airplane arms. Exhale, sit to chair, palms out in front of you. Okay, inhale up to stand, right foot off the floor, right knee lifts. Take a little twist here, straighten the right leg, left hand to right foot. Super cute, here goes that tuck under. Right knee bends, cartwheel your hands down, open hip, that short dog. And then tuck it under, thread it through, and reach for it. Reach for left heel, left arm, fold into that right knee. Okay, back out, tuck it in, press it out and up. Half moon pose. Right arm pulls you up to stand, right knee lifts. Okay, step this back, high lunge. Last one here, left foot steps back, knee up, right? Turn twist, left leg out in front of you. Heart spreading from right hand back to left hand. Leg stays lifted, let go of the foot. Step this into your lunge. Then up to standing split, right leg up. As your right knee tucks in, left heel lifts. So you come tucking, tiptoeing, and immediately planting. Hands, crow, right? Crow to chaturanga. Okay, chest open up dog. Back and down dog. There we go. All right, look forward to your hands, hop your feet outside your hands wide. Come all the way up to stand, arms up, hands together to your heart. Whew. Okay, this is where we finish that last little piece, right? This is our last set. So we were in a little straddle chair. You'll lean over into your left leg, your right leg, left knee bends. Go for the twist. And then when you take that foot down, wrap it around that right leg and sit to a Garudasana chair. This is just for a moment. Now you're going to follow it. Left hand goes back to that left big toe or heel. And you're going to come up for a modified or an open version of Utthita Hasana. because we always like to play, right? So I'm going to show this face forward, even though I know we're a little bit wider to the right. Right? People really love the dancer version of this, which is like sort of just a big, wide open, lifted left hip and a squeeze of the right, which is fine as long as you know the difference between what you're doing when you're plugging it into your body and rotating the leg bones. So we're not going willy-nilly, being surprised by any injury. We're just kind of letting our mobility be sort of our guidance. Left knee bends, left foot lands us. And remember that had a triangle pose on it. So it's on the right leg, left arm up. And this has a little bit of a moment for the shoulders, a half bind here, right? Just to kind of remedy those little crow transitions. Okay, and that's kind of cute. So when you let that left hand go and you kind of soften in those knees, we arrive back in that sweet little straddle chair. Right, over into the left leg, right leg goes up, reach it out, open. A lot of strength in your quads right here. And that strength actually invites the length in your hamstrings. If you were to take your right hand underneath your right butt and pull your right butt back underneath, right, your seat back behind you, over that right shoulder and down, and you maintain that leg, you feel it, you're kind of bringing the bones, the ligaments, the tendons, everything closer into their origin, which is actually pretty sweet, very nurturing. Let that right leg go, wrap it around, sit to your little Garudasana chair for a moment. And then it's a nice controlled turn, so you got those abdominal muscles to twist you down to grab either big toe or heel to open up Utthita Hasta. And to watch yourself rise, right? Don't kick the leg out so it just kind of lands in a fast place. Don't get surprised. Find yourself placing yourself there, right? So you know your pace. And then, you know, because we were being silly and dancer-like, I'm not a dancer. I don't really know sort of what this is. I'm mostly exotic, right? You might pick up that hip and kind of feel a little bit of that, just so you can notice coming back into your own, right? Right knee bends, place the foot. This goes triangle pose to the left leg, and a little half bind, okay? So shiny, shiny everywhere. Feels good. Okay, so you let go of that hand, you back into your straddle chair. Haven't done much of these. Go to a wide straddle, forward bow. Okay, and just kind of feeling the tone be a part of you, right? The tone is part of your program. It's good. All is well. Inhale to a flat back. Pull the heels in, knees widen. Come up to stand, right? Very softly, we're going to take a seat from this. So you'll sit again, bend the knees, wrap your hands back, right? We've been doing a lot of helicopters here. Booty lands, cross the legs, come to sit. Let this energy that you feel, right, the energy that you've tapped into and that you've brought up into your liveliness, right? So if you tend to feel those kind of energy dips, here's a place to like revel in that aspect of what you love about your life, right? Is that you can be inspired by the basics of nature, which are breathing and moving, right? Moving is as subtle as your eyes, your tongue, right? Perhaps your arms, your legs, your fingers, whatever you have available, right? Move with intention and enjoy the expression, right? What comes out of it, right? Be surprised, be elated. Be peaceful, let your hands come together, your heart, be you, be well. Namaste. Yay. Stay cute. Talk soon. Thanks for coming. Right, I'll be around. See you real soon. Okay, bye.